She called me Bhaiya. I wanna be her Saya. I feel like a rickshaw wala. I feel like a watchman sala. I wish that we could just begin from the start.
Welcome to Mumbai Mirror.
Yes, always a pleasure.
I really want to start by asking, how is the transition for creating content at home other than the usual things you do?
I really miss the live shows. Like, यार live shows में मजा बहुत आता था. लेकिन I had consciously decided even before like Corona was kind of there, but it wasn't like India में आया है. Like we didn't even have registered cases then. So I had already cancelled a lot of shows for March and April, and I wanted to do this at home. I had already planned कि मैं घर पे बैठ के, and it's just like, okay, now this has happened. I'm going to put in every idea that I had thought कि मैं May में करूँगा या June में करूँगा. I shifted it all to March and April, and I just started going crazy. It was like in between washing utensils, I would shoot.
The one series which has been very hit among your audience are the boring tutorials.
Yeah.
Now we have seen a lot of tutorials, especially in the lockdown period, and people are really getting bored of it. So what was the idea behind this?
The idea was always kind of there in my head, and the word boring tutorial came in, and I was like, oh great, this. I was literally scrolling through my feed, and it was tutorial. सब लोग खाना बना रहे. I'm like, मेरे को बनाना ही पड़ेगा यार. Then in the first episode I actually said my opening lines were that मैं peer pressure में बना रहा हूँ. And that is what happened. Is like I'm trying every form of content. I'm doing songs. I'm doing this. Like, you know what? I'm just going to be bored and just stick to this one emotion. And because that I think resonated with a lot of people because they were.
Because every time someone asks us कि क्या चल रहा है, हमने बोर हो रहे. There's no other answer. हम सब बोर हो रहे हैं.
पहले मैं 4 घंटे वेस्ट करता था edit पे because I used to overshoot like an idiot. Now I know यही है and just write this much and do it. Earlier I used to improvise and I was like getting into the art and I was getting into the character.
तो अभी pressure आता है जब लोग पूछते हैं कि next tutorial कब आएगा? Or do you have enough content?
I don't care. I don't care about I really don't care. It's like मैं Fridays को डालता था. That was the only pressure. And last Friday I didn't even bother about that. I put it up on Saturday. I might drop one right now. Like I've got one and I was like, हाँ पढ़ा है तो डाल ही देता हूँ. So it's like it's a very weird thing.
So no social media pressure. Like I have to do this. इतना content बनाना है.
बीच में हो गया था.
चाहिए.
बीच में हो गया था थोड़ा. And it was like, and it lasted for a week. Now, like if I'm replying to comments and stuff like that, I will just sit down. 1 घंटे के लिए I will be as like diligent about it. Like this is a job. I'll reply to them. I'll talk to them because
engaging with the audience.
They want to, and that this is the only engagement I'm going to get for the next 6 months because I loved engaging with an audience and it's gone. So it's like, okay, let me take this 1 hour, 1.5 hour, talk to them, and then kind of forget about it. It's very tough because वो phone पड़ा हुआ है, you know, and you know that there is another 100 notifications right now that have happened.
Yeah, so you don't have the urge like रात के 2 बजे comments पढ़ रहे हो, ऐसे नहीं होगा.
बहुत हो चुका है, and I've ruined nights. You know when you're sitting in your bed and you're like, okay, let me watch the comments. You see the comments, then you watch 2 videos, then you end up on YouTube, then you end up on the Google ka news list, which is that perfectly synced feed based on your search history. And then it's just giving you interesting stuff. Oh, acha, I didn't know that pulsars are the brightest things in the universe. And then I'm reading an article about physics, and then quadruple that with something about a reality celebrity. It's the dumbest thing that I've done. I've read something about nuclear physics and then gone to read about reality stars' love life. So weird.
How people may not like about your videos. How do you take criticism? Like if someone says, "यार इतना funny नहीं था," so what is your reaction?
ठीक है, free में मिल रहा है देखो. If it's a paid show, I would still feel bad, but I had one of my producers who initially got us started. He used to handle the London Comedy Store, and he came to India, and he essentially made sure, and he curated and he scouted a lot of comedians. I was about to give up stand-up comedy, and he was like, no, just keep at it. And he was one of those people who really used to encourage, and he knew that there's something in. He knew what to tap. He knew that there was some potential here. So he had told me that if somebody tells you they didn't like a joke, it's okay. This is a very subjective medium.
I wanted to ask about your comedy sketches, which I have noticed are like Deep Chopra and Mahesh Bhai.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So were they characters you saw and you picked up traits, or were they your ideas? How did these two characters...
I was like, I wanted to talk about something that was slightly like, I think, for lack of a better word or explanation, a social issue or something that was like trending as a hashtag, but I didn't know if I could lend my voice to it as other. And I kept thinking, and this guy just came out. It was this angry ranter who speaks very fast, and I can get away with a lot of stuff with him. And he has his friends, and so it created this little universe where his friends are a little ignorant, and he's not completely bashing them. And I think I hated the ones, especially in the business side of it. There are so many people who are just like, they're talking about enriching your life, and then they're talking about how to increase your gross profit. It's like, what? How did you go from spirituality to net and gross? Are you like... And that's where that guy came out from. And the American accent is just because...
it's relatable.
Yeah, that's what they do. And the music. When I started out comedy, Russell Peters was in India. And I ran into him on, like, by chance at some hotel lobby. And I passed him and I was like... In about 30 seconds, he managed to tell me that if you've not been doing comedy for 15 years, you're not a comedian. So stop calling yourself that. And just watch comedians. Just watch every piece of comedy that you can. And that was enough of a template to, because it's not just like, I knew what he meant. It wasn't just sit and eat popcorn and watch it. It's watch it over and over again to analyze what the hell the man just did there.
What are the best comedy stand-ups or pieces you have seen that you think everyone should at least watch?
Just first of all, go and inhale everything on Netflix that says Dave Chappelle on it. And Hannah Gatsby has just released a second special. So watch both her specials because it's brilliant. I love Sarah Silverman. Then there's... Seinfeld, all his old stuff, because Seinfeld is the simplest way of understanding joke, punchline, joke, setup, punchline, setup. It's just so methodical that you can really like look at what is... It's a school of how to understand, like, okay, this is happening. You may like him, you may not like his jokes, whatever, but understand his narrative and joke structure. You can see it happening right before your eyes if you pay attention with Seinfeld. And why Dave Chappelle is so cool is because Dave Chappelle still, he nails it with sleight of hand. You still can't see what did he just do.
You did a French film. You were an Indian singer in that, right?
I was an Indian...
I could just watch the trailer.
Yeah, so I was an Indian sitar player in that. And it was very weird because when the scene came in, and then when another scene came in, and then the description of the film for the audition call that happened, I was like, this guy is not a small role at all. And then I realized that it is it's the leading role in the film. It's just Tawfiq, who is the French actor, and me. The whole film is centered around these two characters. It's like, how bizarre to get such a script, and how bizarre to have such an audition. I have to nail this. And they needed a comedian who could play a musical instrument and learn the sitar quickly and still stick to the comedy. It's like, I have to... My friends had gone for the audition and they are like, no, dude, ye tera hai. Have you auditioned for this? Because this is clearly written for you. And I was so excited when I got it. Shot for 3 months in France. Didn't speak a word of French. I had to do scenes in French. And they wanted a lot of English. And they were more worried about my sitar playing than like learning French. They were like, it's about fish. It's a fish out of water. You are supposed to speak French in a very horrible manner. and they were very happy with my friends then. Yeah.
We've known that you also sing, but all your songs are also very funny and
thank you.
So is this, I wanted to ask you, खानदान में सबको गाना गाना चाहिए, ये प्रथा है कि यार you love to sing?
I really, I hated it because I was the only one when I was a kid. I was being taught music, and none of my friends were sitting and learning the piano. So it's like वो 6 से 9 होता है ना जब सब लोग खेलने जाते हैं. So I still had to I still had that 6 to 6:30 practice before I would go out because udhar bhi exams hai, because that's how we deal with things. We also have exams for that. So and slowly as I got out of that rut, I met a teacher who was like, what do you want to do? I said, I like composing. He's like, yeah, then you don't need an exam to compose. And that's where I started falling in love with music. And I don't know if I'll ever do an album again because singles का culture चल रहा है आजकल. People love singles and that works better.
Your one song, the Sutta song, I don't want to give the gali, but that became insanely famous.
Yeah.
And what was the idea behind it? And like you said, you wanted them to replace the Mukesh ads in cinema halls.
It's still very legitimate because if you can watch Gangs of Wasseypur and in the theater, and it's an A-rated movie, why not have the smoking ad also A-rated? It does. There is a certain amount of logic here. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can write a petition to Prasun Joshi and get him to allow this. The idea to just go after every cigarette brand one after the other. It was like, oh, okay, we're cancelling every sponsorship that we could possibly ever have on this channel. But it was so worth it. It was so worth it.
Do you mind singing something for our viewers today?
Yes. Should I just get the guitar first?
Yeah.
This is one song that I wrote when I didn't have someone to quote. Every time that she would walk by, the uncle next door would get a stroke. Sharma. She met me right after she broke up. I was ready to be her rebound backup. I held her hand and consoled her with wit. Before I proposed, she said her bit. She called me Bhaiya. I wanna be her Saya. I feel like a rickshaw wala. I feel like a watchman Salah. I wish that we could just begin from the start.